Hey, it's Nikki Girl Next Door, and it's getting a little messy on TikTok. I have a question for the ladies. Is this what y'all doing? Kayla here is well known for her cooking videos. She is found on Facebook as well as TikTok, and she's doing fairly well for herself. She's on Facebook and Twitter, so go check her out and see what she has going on. It recently got a little ugly between her and her ex, Danielle. And Danielle, you see, has privated her account. Y'all, let's listen.
Man, I am never dating a female with a baby daddy ever again in life. Them bitches be gay for real. They baby daddy or they ex probably just hurt them, so they try to run to the quickest thing that they can find. Let me tell y'all my story. So most of y'all probably know I was going with the girl cooking with Kayla B. Kayla. We ain't together no more. Because we was having some type of issues. Nah, shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. Let me tell you what I caught this bitch doing. Before I even get all into that, I'm going to tell y'all how we met. So, I'm a hairstylist. I do hair. I do locks and stuff. And I knew her sister because her sister used to go with one of my friends. She fakes like she wants to get her hair done because she seen my Instagram page and shit. So I finally do her hair, you know what I'm saying? My partner on the low tell me like she wanna mess with me and shit. And I was like, okay, she cute, I'll mess with her. So, you know, we start chopping it up. Normally I don't even fuck people with hair I do because I just feel like that's too risky. But this time I just chose to. So we chop it up and shit, you know. Got a little conversation going. She get to telling me about how she was married and she moved out to Texas because she from Alabama, but she moved out to Texas to get away from her baby daddy. So I'm like, okay. The whole time I'm thinking like they not together and none of this shit. So I ain't gonna lie, we end up, you know, doing what we doing and shit. And she was sending me shit on Instagram, and I guess like the dude knew her like password. So the nigga going crazy. I mean crazy, like constantly calling her, blowing her up, doing all this crazy shit, even messaging me all this whole time. I'm like, man, why this dude messaging me? Like, that ain't got nothing to do with me, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. So that should have been red flag number one because they was going back and forth. And me, I'm the type of motherfucker like, I'm not finna get into it with nobody over no female. That's just not how I operate. Like, it's just too many females out here in the world for me to be, you know what I'm saying, getting into it with a person over a female. So, you know what I'm saying, I let them do their little thing, but dude kept messing with me, so I ain't gonna lie, I'm petty. I start going back and forth with him, but I ain't really pressed for real, you feel me? So, yeah, that goes on for a little bit. Meanwhile, you know, we getting closer and closer. So, you know, like I said, she ends up moving with me, which was fine because, you know, us gay folks, we move fast. So, you know what I'm saying? Everything was good for like a couple of years, you know what I'm saying? So I say like year 3 we was together. Bad for me. I ain't gonna even cap y'all. Like, I wasn't even like getting no money for real or none of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I went through a little period. And like, she the type of motherfucker that wants you to just like take care of her type. Like, pay all the bills, pay for the fun, do all this other extra shit. And I told her from the jump, like, that ain't something I can do, you know what I'm saying? Because it's you plus 2 more. Like, it was just me and her then, you know, whatever. But it ain't that. So, boom. We started getting into it. Shit. Mind you, I think like year 1, this girl like cheats on me with her baby daddy. I ain't even never told nobody this shit. This shit's I'm just like, you know what? Whatever, like, shit, I get it. Y'all been together since y'all was kids. So, whatever. You know what I'm saying? The whole time, I've never cheated on this girl. I never did nothing to this girl. You know what I'm saying? So, boom. We getting into it. Like, I'm going to skip on to year 4. We getting into it. You know what I'm saying? So, she tells me, like, She don't want to be with me no more. And me, I'm in love with the girl. I'm telling her like, man, let's work this out. Let's work this out. Da 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 da. And she no. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking to my people about it. They like, oh, something ain't right with that and shit. So, whatever. So, we fast forward. She all of a sudden she going back and forth to Alabama because you know she's from Alabama. You know what I'm saying? So I ends up going through her iPad. No, I ain't even say that first. She calls me and tells me that her baby daddy girlfriend, which is the girl that he had 2 kids by since they been broke up, then came to her hotel and pretty much tried to open her door. So she telling me like, yeah, I told him to come over there to see the kids before we go back to Texas and I'm like, okay, well, you know, she was tripping because I'm thinking, you know, the nigga see the kids. So we fast forward. I go through her motherfucking pad. They been the whole time. I'm like, damn. Okay, so at this point, I'm gone. Because, like, I ain't never cheated on you, you know what I'm saying? I had a little question, it's cool, but I ain't never did you wrong, you know? I loved you, love the kids, you know, love your family, all that. So, yeah. Basically, I'm saying all this is don't trust no female with a baby daddy. Like, me personally, from this point, I'm not fucking no female that got kids, no baby daddy or nothing. And side note, she don't like y'all. I don't care what she say or do on the internet. She doesn't like y'all. And that's just what it is. I ain't gonna go too much into detail, but she don't like y'all. Y'all support her, whatever, do it. But I'm telling y'all, she don't like y'all. Like, for real. I know she probably gonna get on here and say whatever about me. I don't give a f***. Say what you gotta say, baby. Cause, hey, if it's some shit, I say it's some true shit. But I know she don't. She talk about everybody. Like, for real. If you think you her friend, you're not. I swear you're not her friend.
Well, you all heard what Miss I Am Greedy had to say. Remember, there's always 3 sides to a story. And she just said Kayla and her kids moved in with her. Now you see here, Kayla and her children were moving some items from a different floor into her apartment because UPS delivered it to a different apartment. So she was fussing a little bit, but Belfast, the company, had donated her a couch. But let's look at what happened next.
She broke the bed, so I can't sleep in it. I don't know what's wrong with people. And I guess she think this funny. My MacBook! She broke your MacBook, baby? She done broke my child MacBook. Don't cry, don't cry. Don't cry, don't cry, Kima. Kima, don't cry. I wasn't even gonna get on here and acknowledge what Danielle posted about us breaking up because yes, we did. Things happen, people break up, we grow apart. The problem is, I've been telling Danielle to get out this whole year. I've been telling Danielle to get a job this whole year and help pay bills. I'm over here in survival mode to keep a roof over all 4 of our heads when she's an adult like me. She getting on the internet painting out this picture that she want to paint that I cheated, when in reality, when you're single, you can't cheat. I broke up with her recently, April the 16th, which was the day before our 4-year anniversary. I broke up with her again on May 1st. When we went to California to her cousin's wedding, she asked me to put on, but she didn't want them to know what was going on. And then I broke up with her yesterday, which caused this. And the crazy part is, I said I broke up with her 3 times. Y'all, I kept breaking up with her because she kept putting herself back in a relationship with me. Never did I ever say, we good, we back in a relationship. I had to keep telling her, we're not good, we're not in a relationship, I'm done. Now, if you follow me on my Facebook account, then you already know that I've been in Alabama since Saturday. So, I got on the road last night at midnight, heading back home when all of this was taking place. And she sent me some text messages saying that I was this, I was that. She was leaving my bullshit ass apartment. And I felt like then when she said that this is what she was leaving. And I was right. I'm not the type to go back and forth online to prove a point to nobody, because at the end of the day, I got respect for myself and I have respect for my children because their friends follow me and they see everything that happens. I have clips of them in this just so y'all can see how intense it is. She done brought the stuff out the room. I guess the TV broke or something. Oh, it is. She done broke the TV. Move. Y'all, look at my kitchen. She done broke my plates. I have a whole cookie business that's launching this month. She done opened up all my cookies. My chocolate chips. And she done opened up all my stuff and threw it on the floor. She done cooked food and left it there. And y'all know the couch that Belfin gifted me? She stabbed it. So basically, we need a whole new apartment. Y'all, she broke my child MacBook in half. She done broke it in half. Danielle, I'm finna call the police. We're gonna replace everything you just broke because it was not that serious. All you had to do was get on there and tell the truth about how you couldn't pay bills. But you wanna make it about me cheating. And you done took my baby shit and broke it. The story is more than what she just got on the internet and painted it out to be. It's so much deeper than that.
See, I don't get it. What is going on with folks' emotional stability to handle certain situations? Miss I Am Greedy got on, told her side, but she didn't tell everything as we can see. Yes, we all have our moments, but in life we have to understand if someone doesn't want to be with you, it's okay to be hurt, but you have to let go, not resort into destroying people's property. She already doesn't have all of it like she's saying. Now she has to come up and pay for everything she just destroyed. Me, as a mother, if you're gonna hurt me, that means you're gonna hurt my child. You can't love my child more than me. Also, folks have to stop rushing into jumping so soon and allowing people to move in. What happened to courting? What happened to dating someone, getting to know someone before you move somebody in your home? Your home is supposed to be a sanctuary. And look what evil this young lady has brought onto Kayla and her children. Now Kayla has to come and deal with more of this emotional instability mess. This is toxic behavior. This is immaturity. And this is a lack of emotional integrity. I pray Kayla could get back quickly what she lost so she could continue doing what she has to do, which is making content to maintain her and her kids' stability. Miss Danielle has a right to speak her truth, whatever her truth may be, but everything she said negates everything based off of her actions. She basically put the person she says she loves and her children at a negative place. Now, Danielle, you have to do right by this lady and restore her back, because what you did is very wicked and selfish. Now tell me, who is right or wrong in this situation? Is this justifiable by any means? I am Nick, your girl next door. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will be back with some more news soon. You all remember, please be easy.